profound trade-off that high-performing men eventually face is this. Obsessing over being a good person can become a dangerous distraction. At a certain level of ambition, you realize that ruthless focus on your legacy, your vision, and your own growth will create far greater impact than constantly pleasing others. A good man is not always a nice man. In fact, true goodness often demands dark triad traits: calculated selfishness, unyielding boundaries, and aggression when necessary. Sometimes a man must be violent in defense, harsh in judgment, formidable in presence, not out of cruelty, but for the protection of what he builds. A man who acts decisively cannot validate everyone's feelings or bend to emotional demands. He cares less about popularity and more about results. Women are biologically wired to feel attraction toward men who display these darker edges. Throughout history, it was never the purely nice guy who provided. It was the man willing to confront reality, make hard choices, and refuse to please at his own expense. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. We all carry narcissism, selfishness, and aggression. It's human. Denying this universal truth doesn't make you moral, it makes you incomplete. Every person possesses a powerful dark side. Most repress it, becoming what I call half-humans, denying up to 50% of their personality. The result? They appear unattractive, boring, and lacking a strong identity. They project all evil outward, casting themselves as the eternal victim. Ironically, your greatest superpowers often hide in that dark side: raw aggression channeled into discipline, and the drive to build empires. Your light side exists primarily to control and direct the dark, not to erase it. True evil erupts from those who believe they are incapable of it. You repress your dark side, it festers and gets projected onto the world. You judge harshly because you're too busy defending a fragile self-image. Contrast this with those who own their darkness. They gain the freedom to work on it consciously, developing a realistic evaluation of themselves. These are the people who generate real empathy and solve problems instead of moralizing. They build influence because they predict human behavior realistically. People who see themselves as entirely good inevitably see others as entirely bad. This split creates a chronic victim complex and a mindset of resentment. True empathy comes from integrating both sides. It allows accurate predictions about the world. Without it, you remain stuck in cycles of addiction. This integration creates aura, that magnetic outward energy. It frees you from sympathetic chains and propels you into linear action. In dating and relationships, this is transformative. Women are drawn to the empathic man who responds to reality rather than words, and who succeed